from Sum 41. We've been outside once.
There's some haters.
We had some protesters. I
Ajax
thought there was a
gutter
rap
punks.
war protest, but then there were a couple Sum 41 protesters, if you can believe it.
Some haters, some lovers,
Some players, some
haters.
Ajax
gutter
gutter punks. But I didn't know Ajax had gutters, or at least dirty ones, like, you know, so that I didn't know where these kids are coming from, the poverty line in Ajax. The real tough part, you know. They might just be middle class.
Yeah.
Mom bought him his leather jacket. That's awesome. I mean, that's punk by itself, is the leather jacket.
Yeah.
I guess
But I gave him a SpongeBob SquarePants.
oh, that's nice.
I did, because I'm a nice guy. But it's just a phase. They'll grow out of it.
Yeah.
They'll grow out of it. It's okay. It's just a phase. They just think they can change the world. It's okay. They'll grow out
Well,
of it.
it's nice that you're sort of embracing both the lovers and the haters.
The haters are almost better because they're fun.
They're funny. Because they're funny.
Gives us
That's why we like them.
gives us something to talk about, right?
Yeah, because we, you know, we do love the lovers.
Yeah, don't get us wrong.
But, you know.
We just have so much love to
But you
give.
need the haters so that you know who's who, you know what I mean? So.
Oh yeah, and I mean, you know, if people have an opinion on you, it shows where you're at, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Sure.
Sure. I'm just trying to comfort you guys, but I guess you don't really need it.
Yeah, it keeps you grounded too. It makes you remind that, you know, you weren't cool.
We think cool. We do.
Oh, you do?
Yeah,
That's what our mom's saying.
But
I think I'm cool too.
just the fact that you guys, you know, you'll mention that there were those haters outside, and we got the Noel Gallagher quote on you.
Yeah.
Do you enjoy that kind of
It's
stuff? it
funny,
seems?
yeah.
It's
It's just like
Gallagher.
it's like a level of success that like people that big are talking about us, that Noel Gallagher has an opinion of
We're
us.
so big that people who hate us will stand in the cold
Yeah.
all
2
day
days.
just to tell us, just to say I don't like you.
That's
And
a
I think
level of
that's great.
success
That's
right there, I
awesome.
think.
We're, you know, that
gotta
never
be.
happened if we were still in Ajax.
Yeah,
I'll tell you that much.
30 below out there.
Yeah, it's free with the
doing
wind
it?
chill. What are they doing? They're protesting. That's fine. Good for them.
Yeah.
And they're very passionate about it
They've
too.
got their
So I like these guys.
Yeah.
You guys I like.
Where's the gutters gone?
I don't know. They're off smoking,
Well-
sniffing glue or something like that.
While we're on
Stuff I used to do when I was,
While we're on the topic of Ajax, I've got another email question for you guys. It's from Sarah of Ajax, Ontario, so maybe you know her.
I know her.
Yeah.
I know Sarah.
From Ajax. What's the last name?
All right, as a fellow resident of Ajax, I'd like to know what you guys did for fun in this small town. There's hardly anything fun, as I'm sure you know, and me and my
we
friends are
left
looking
it.
for fun.
Yeah. We left it on the train.
That was
Every
fun.
weekend.
Yeah, we'd leave town on the train. That was
That's
probably
about the
the most
funnest
fun.
thing you can do is the
It's-
actual
it's-
ride
it's-
out of town is
Yeah,
fun.
I encourage all the kids to do it. It's really cheap, about $4.50, you know?
Go train.
It's about $8 return, but
Yeah.
we never did that. You know?
Yeah.
We'd always just stay.
Did
That
you
was the
guys
most fun.
have sort of different pastimes? Like, Dave, what did you like to do for fun?
I don't know. I think I was the dork of the band. I pretty much stayed in a lot.
Was
you know?
Dave?
That's pretty much
Damn.
why we started bands. That's pretty much why we started bands, is because
Yeah.
there was nothing to do and we all were just bored and wanted to start bands.
And I know when you're in a small town, I'm from a small town too, the friends you have, if you don't have friends in that town, it's pretty painful.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, it's pretty rough.
Yeah.
Suicide, man. No, I don't know.
All my friends became cops anyway.
Oh, some kid out there's like, no, don't bring that up. No, do it. Yeah, it can be pretty rough. You seem like you've got a little something. You have a story to tell. You're a little sad about that.
That's
Someone hurt you?
leaning in.
Did someone hurt you?
I'm working
Just
through
breathe,
it.
it's okay.
I'm working through it.
That's good.
You guys have done a lot of work on this album.
We have, haven't we, Dick?
I saw the whole process on the Exposed.
It's not easy.
No, it's not easy. What was that?
I was just mentioning we saw a lot of the process on the Exposed.
Ah, the
show.
Exposed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So there's a lot of work that goes in that, and listening to your album, for me, it sounds like there's some serious life stuff going on there in the lyrics.
Yeah, more so. Well, I mean, even on the last record, everything we sung about was about real life, but our lives consisted of going to school and going out on the weekends. That's all we knew. And now, we've been through way more in the past 3 years and seen so much more. So there's just more to talk about now.
So how does it work? Now, I understand you write pretty
Yeah.
much all the lyrics.
Yeah.
So do you bring the song to the band, and it's...
I'll work on songs as much as possible. Like we bring a portable studio on the road with us, and so we're always writing stuff. And then I'll just like finish a song as much as I can, and then when I can't do anything more to it, I'll bring it to the band, and it kind of like takes on a new life from there.
And do you guys usually agree with what he brings?
Yes, all the we have to.
There's not really a
there's a
choice, really.
clause sort of thing, you know, it's like you get no, I don't know.
Derek brings us 12 songs. He said there's
I
going
only
to be
bring
12
12 songs
songs
for
on
the
the
record.
album. We say, well, you
I
can't
like
not
it. No, sometimes I'll say I don't like it so much, and then I get caned, and you know they're like, well, we got this new thing. Well, see, with me they got this thing called a drum machine, and they're like, this could be you. You know, like technology's moving in, like eradicating the drum. I'm a dying breed, so I stay in line because there's a little. It's called a doctor rhythm. I don't want
but
that cure.
each one of you guys must bring sort of something of your own to the songs, right?
Yeah,
Is
that's
it-
it. Everyone
Drum
playing,
parts.
everyone like it takes. That's what I was saying. It takes on a new life as soon as the whole band starts playing it.
Do you have sort of some signature things that each member might bring to a song?
Fills, drum fills. I don't know.
I don't know.
It
No,
all
each
depends.
song's different.
Yes.
Yeah, I love you. Each
Yeah.
song's different, so each song has a different thing.
Well, there's a lot of you guys have been really clear about your love for metal, working with Kerry King of Slayer, your love for Maiden. Has there ever been a point where someone's maybe advised you not to go down that path, not to follow through on those metal
Not really.
influences?
Now,
No.
some other metal guys, maybe.
Yeah, maybe
you know,
yeah.
like hardcore metal fans sometimes
Yeah,
are
they're
like,
not
man,
doing
you
it."
stay away from my style of music, man. Man, Wasp ruled, man. So, you know, those people probably don't like it as much, but most people think it's awesome. Like,
So you guys have a fair amount of liberty then? There's never been any sort of advice of sort of a direction to go in one way or another?
No, I
away
mean
from
we've
that?
always taken our own direction. No one's ever. I mean, we'll get advice from Greg Norrie, our manager, if that's the only advice we'll ever get or listen to.
who just wooed there? Is that another woo?
A trouble
One woo
charger.
for
Yeah,
Greg.
that's
A woo for Greg. Woo!
Many woos.
I got a couple woos there.
Lots of woos.
Give me raise.
So what's with all the sort of the campy death imagery?
We
you've
were
got
watching a lot
going
of
on
horror
here?
movies when we were making the album.
Expanding our sexual horizons.
What?
I got more woos. Meet me at the morgue tonight, ladies. all right. You guys in? All right, never mind.
We got a phone question for you. We'll just leave that comment there and go to the
Just
phone.
leave it open. It's an open invite.